What is up, everyone? Here with another review for All That Film. This time I will be talking 23 Hours to Kill, the new Jerry Seinfeld comedy special. And this special sort of surprised me. Oddly enough, I'm actually not really familiar with Jerry Seinfeld at all. Even Seinfeld, I've always regarded as a show maybe I'll go into when I'm older, but it never really seemed like my brand of comedy. And then even some of his stand-up stuff, like the "What's the deal with airline food?" I'm not too keen on going back to, but I saw this popped up, and I was a little bit interested, so I went ahead and joined the Jerry Seinfeld train, I guess so to say. And interestingly enough, this was not what I expected. Again, I was surprised. I think most of this is, I don't know, I think it was comedians in cars, the Jerry Seinfeld thing. Um, he is not at all relatable in that, and he very much seems like a curmudgeon old rich man, which is fine. I understand because that's sort of what he is at this point. But like just in the one episode I had watched, he just seemed like he was very much out of touch with what he was talking about, and that's not the case here, thankfully. Um, Jerry Seinfeld really thrives in this special on relatability, whether it's simple things like, oh well, we don't want to, like, why do we go do stuff, and like the monotony of going out. I really think, like, at first I was like, well, you have a private yacht or whatever, but he even plays around with this a little bit. And I think it's in a really organic way. And more importantly, I think Jerry really understands still, of course, how to just sort of grab an audience and really control the room. So I think that's two of his biggest strengths. And he's really good at setups for punchlines. My favorite joke in this whole special, I think, was the setup going into the Pop Tarts and the sort of mythos and magic behind making Pop Tarts and how amazing that was. But yeah, he makes some really relatable points again, surprisingly. I think the way he carries himself on stage is how he sort of controls the audience. But you got to remember, like, at this point, Jerry Seinfeld is like the comedian that sort of started a bunch of stuff. So everybody there is there to, love Jerry Seinfeld. But he uses that to his advantage to make a really fun special. So overall, I definitely check this out. I might be more forgiving because I'm going through reports for stuff for school. So keep that in mind. But if you're probably like 30 plus, this is definitely like demoed for you. But I think anybody will probably enjoy this. But that's going to do it for the review. Thank you guys for checking this out. If you want to check out any other comedy reviews, feel free to do so. Some of them will be linked at the end of this episode. And of course, thank you guys for checking this out. Bye.